Is it on? Hello, my name is Dawn, and I'm here to share with you some information about a new alternative to the traditional tobacco cigarettes that is currently on the market today. Electronic cigarettes, also known as e-cigs, are rapidly becoming more popular among those who choose to smoke. A large number of people smoke worldwide, regardless of the many known risks to their health, such as cancer, emphysema, and heart disease. Along with the health risks, the price of cigarettes have skyrocketed to a staggering nearly $7 a pack for the premium brands. Needless to say, it is a costly habit in more ways than one. Currently on the market today, there is a new alternative to the traditional cigarettes, or quitting altogether. It is popularly known as e-cigs. These electronic cigarettes are rapidly growing more popular and appear to be the wave of the future. I can speak about this topic based on my personal experience with both traditional and electronic cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes for many years. I had quit several times, but always ended up smoking them again, even after 5 years. I have just recently quit again, and I used an e-cig to help me do it. I have not smoked a cigarette in over a month, and I do not intend to. I will eventually give up e-cigs too, but for now I feel it's a cheaper and safer alternative to traditional cigarettes. Cigarette smoking has been a popular choice among many people in many countries for decades. At first, tobacco was produced mainly for pipe smoking and chewing. It was used primarily by Native Americans and was believed to have medicinal qualities. In the 1800s, people began smoking in the form of cigars. The first useful cigarette-making machine was built and patented by a man named Baron James Buchanan Duke, and cigarettes became popular in the United States after the Civil War, primarily with men. The effects of cigarette smoking were not known early on. Before it was known to be harmful, the use of cigarettes had already become a popular choice among many. It seemed to offer a sense of sophistication among those who smoked, men and women alike. By the 20th century, the negative effects of smoking were starting to circulate in scientific and medical publications warning people of the risks. In the 1930s, it was discovered that cigarette smoking could possibly be linked to cancer. And in 1944, the American Cancer Society began to warn people of the dangers of smoking as well, and has had a full-on campaign against it ever since. Through studying the effects of smoking, it was determined that people who smoke do not live as long as people who don't. But despite warnings and reports, people continue to indulge regardless. In an effort to counteract the reports being published against smoking, the tobacco companies began trying to produce a safer cigarette. In 1954, the tobacco companies formed a council called TIRC, Tobacco Industry Research Council. The council, along with the tobacco companies, began producing cigarettes with filters and less tar in them. This made people feel warranted to continue smoking, laboring under the assumption that cigarettes were safe. It wasn't until 1960 that the Surgeon General came out with their reports on the dangers of smoking, and in 1965 the tobacco companies were required to place these warnings on each individual pack of cigarettes that they sold. Today, it is a well-known fact that cigarettes are deadly. I have seen this firsthand. I lost my mother to lung cancer and my father to emphysema. Both deaths resulted from cigarette smoking. There are currently products on the market today to help people quit, such as patches, gum, and different types of prescription medications. There are also support groups that can assist with this as well. Now there is even another alternative to quitting, the electronic cigarette. The electronic cigarette, also known as e-cigs, can be purchased in disposable or rechargeable types. Most disposables last 1 day, with the rechargeable ones coming with units and can be used again and again. E-cigs come in a variety of brands and types and offer a variety of flavors of nicotine as well. Among the e-cigs most widely used are the Blue, which comes in disposable or rechargeable and uses a nicotine cartridge and battery. And there are also cigarettes that use a battery, a tank, and liquid nicotine. Both types offer the option to choose the desired level of nicotine the user wants to inhale. There are also ones that contain no nicotine at all for the person that just wants the smoke effect. E-cigs allow people to get the nicotine they desire without all of the other harmful chemicals that tobacco contains, such as carbon monoxide, tar, and smoke. They merely produce vapors that feel and look like smoke. Along with the benefits of less chemicals, e-cigs require no fire and make no ashes or smoke, which makes them more appealing to the general public. Smoking e-cigs in public places, such as restaurants and stores, is not illegal either. Therefore, it is more convenient for the smoker to enjoy it anywhere and at any time. Many people are using e-cigs to help them quit smoking tobacco cigarettes as well, myself included. I have to say, in my opinion, it does help. Although e-cigs are growing more and more popular and are socially acceptable, the safety of their use has still not been completely determined. E-cigs are not approved by the FDA either. A study conducted by the FDA in 2009 showed that e-cigs contained toxic compounds of that found in antifreeze. They also concluded that the amount of nicotine in the e-cig did not match what was being claimed on the label, so the smoker really has no way of knowing how much nicotine they are inhaling. The World Health Organization says that there is not sufficient evidence to show whether or not e-cigs are safe or not, but health experts have concerns. It has not been proven that e-cigs are effective as a nicotine replacement therapy. They are a replacement therapy for tobacco. Despite the controversy over the safety of the e-cig, people are going to smoke regardless. They will try the new or they will stick with the traditional. Of course, quitting smoking altogether is always the best alternative, and there are products to assist you with it, but a lot of people just aren't ready to do so. So we have to ask ourselves what is worst, the known dangers of tobacco or the known dangers of e-cigs. It is up to each individual to do their own research with regards to their body and their health. I myself have seen firsthand the effects of tobacco. The effects of e-cigs are unknown to me, with the exception of what I've shared here with you. I have not experienced ill effects from them, but I do not intend to continue using them forever. This is my personal choice on the matter for now.